Hello, my name is Nathaniel Goldfarb. My research project this summer was on closed-loop control of a 3D printed hand using vision processing. The goal of this project was to create a system that was capable of finding and detecting objects and moving a hand to interact with them. I used a hand already designed. It had channels cut into it that let strings go through them. Pulling on the strings would move the fingers. An Arduino Mega was used to control the hand. A servo shield and motor shield were attached to control the stepper motor and 5 servo motors. 5 servos were needed to control the hand, 1 for every finger. The pulleys were made on a laser cutter. Pulleys were placed on the servos to pull on the strings. Servo cases were designed to hold the servos in place. 2 servos went on one side and 3 on the other. To move the hand in the environment, Velmec's XYZ table was used. This allowed for accurate and repeatable motion. 2 cameras were used to create a 3D image. This allowed us to find our object in a controlled environment. MATLAB was the primary language used on this project. The Arduino was used to control the stepper motor and servo motors. It was programmed in its own language and acted as a slave to MATLAB. Commands were sent from MATLAB over a serial port. During testing, everything was wired to a breadboard and screwed down to a piece of wood. This became our primary testing platform. Power was supplied through a DC regulator. The servo shield and motor shield were added to this setup. This allowed us to test our functions in a controlled setting. Going forward, the subsystems are integrated and calibrated. A new servo case has been designed that will shrink the footprint of the hand. The wrist will then be attached. This entire rig will then be placed on the XYZ table, and final testing will begin. Some repairs are also needed.